The day is slipping away now, and the night is opening around you with a quiet, unhurried ease. Nothing needs to be solved or held together anymore. The pace of the world has softened, and this moment is here just for settling, for letting the body loosen, and for feeling the gentle weight of calm begin to gather. Here, in this small pocket of stillness, you can let the edges of the day fade, the pressure to focus, to respond, to keep pace with anything at all. It can drift to the background. You are safe to pause, safe to breathe, safe to arrive exactly as you are, without needing to change a thing. The air around you feels softer now. Each breath moves a little more slowly, almost as if the night is exhaling with you. You may notice a sense of warmth across your chest, or a slight release in the shoulders, or the way your jaw relaxes with each gentle inhale. Nothing is forced. Everything is allowed to unfold at its own unhurried rhythm. As your thoughts quiet, even a little, there's a feeling of stepping into a quiet room where the lights have dimmed. A room where nothing is asked of you and nothing is expected. Only comfort, only rest. The softness of the moment wraps around you like a calm evening breeze, steady and welcoming. You might sense the day beginning to fall away, almost like a coat slipping from your shoulders. Conversations, tasks, small worries. They can rest for now. They can wait far beyond this space. Here, the night offers you a gentle pause, a chance to loosen your hold on everything you've carried. Let your breath guide you deeper into the quiet. Slow in, slow out. The kind of breathing that happens naturally when you stop trying so hard. Feel the body respond to that softness. A little more ease in the belly, a little more weight in the limbs, a little more space inside the mind. There is comfort in knowing you don't need to pay attention to anything specific. You can simply drift with the rhythm of the moment. A rhythm so slow it feels like a whisper settling through the air. Every breath opens a little more room inside you, making space for rest, making space for stillness. If a few leftover thoughts flow through, let them pass like gentle ripples across calm water. They don't need to be pushed away or solved. Let them rise and soften and drift. The night knows how to quiet things in its own time. You are already moving toward calm, just by being here. A quiet warmth gathers low in the body, a steadying presence that reminds you of safety, the kind of safety that doesn't require effort or awareness. It simply surrounds you, holds you, and lets you unwind at the pace your body chooses. There is nothing else to do. Feel yourself sinking a little deeper into comfort, sinking into the gentle hush that grows around you. Each moment folds softly into the next, creating a space where time feels slower, easier, almost suspended. This is a moment for rest, and the night is patient with you. The quiet becomes thicker now, almost velvety, settling over the mind like a soft blanket. Your breath blends with it, rising and falling in an easy flow. Thoughts loosen, muscles grow heavy. The world shrinks to one warm, still point inside you. Here, in this calm, you can let the body feel supported. You can let the mind drift without direction. You can allow everything to soften. There is no need to reach for anything. No need to hold yourself upright or alert. The night holds you, steady and gentle. Feel the last bits of tension releasing their grip. The forehead smoothing, the shoulders lowering, the chest opening with each slow breath. Even the smallest muscles begin to quiet down. A sense of comfort spreads warm and slow, like a soft glow just beneath the skin. The mind follows the body into ease. Thoughts grow lighter. The space between them grows wider. Even the inner voice softens to a quiet murmur, then to a gentle hum. Nothing is urgent. Nothing is loud. Everything is wrapped in the steady hush of night. Let yourself settle into this calm as though sinking into a soft cloud of warmth and silence. Each inhale invites peace. Each exhale lets go of just a little more of the day. The space around you feels wider, as though the night itself is opening to welcome you. Rest here in this softness. Let the quiet deepen. Feel the slow, steady drift of your breath, guiding you farther from the noise of the day. There is nothing pulling you forward, nothing holding you back, only the soothing stillness that rises up to meet you. Allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment. There is nothing beyond it you need to consider. The night is calm, and you are wrapped gently within it. Here, everything slows, everything softens, everything settles. Stay with this easy quiet for as long as you need. The night will hold you steady and warm as you drift deeper into rest and deeper into calm. With no effort at all, the day has already begun to fade, and the edges of everything feel a little softer now. Whatever has been pulling at your attention can slowly loosen its hold. This is a time for quiet, for stillness, for gentle unwinding. Notice how the space around you feels different from the busy hours before. Sounds may be quieter, the light dimmer, the air cooler or warmer against your skin. This shift is an invitation to arrive fully here, in this simple, peaceful moment, without needing to be anywhere else. Breathing starts to slow without effort. Each inhale feels a touch deeper. Each exhale moves out a bit more easily. The body understands what this time is for. It begins to respond, not to noise or demands, but to calm and to rest. Imagine the lights in your world gently dimming, one by one. The bright glare of the day grows softer, like a room where the lamps are slowly turned down. Harsh edges blur, colors grow quieter. Everything becomes calmer, more hushed, more forgiving. Inside, the mind has its own light that can dim as well. Thoughts that were sharp and bright can soften. Ideas and worries that buzz loudly can begin to fade, like distant voices moving down a hallway. They may still be there, but they no longer press in so close. Here, the body is invited to sink into comfort. Feel the places where you are supported. Notice the weight of your back, your legs, your arms. With every breath out, that weight can grow a little heavier, as if the surface beneath you is gently drawing you in, holding you, keeping you safe. Mild restlessness may still be moving through. That's all right. The mind may wander. The body might shift. Nothing is wrong. Nothing needs to be fixed. Restlessness can be greeted with patience, like a small wave that rises and then naturally settles back into the sea. Picture the room around you growing quieter and gentler. Maybe the light is low, soft and steady. Maybe there is a sense of evening, of night leaning closer, with its promise of peace. This is a space where nothing urgent exists, only the slow, steady rhythm of breath and the gentle weight of the body. In this moment, the simple act of breathing becomes a kind of anchor. Air moves in through the nose or mouth, filling the lungs, lifting the chest slightly. Then it moves out again, carrying away the leftover tension of the day. In and out, unhurried, natural, easy. Each exhale can be imagined as a small release, a small letting go of everything that does not need to be held right now. Tiny muscles in the face relax. The forehead softens. The eyes rest more deeply. The jaw loosens and the tongue settles comfortably in the mouth. As the body loosens, the sense of sinking grows a little stronger. It is a pleasant sinking, like being cradled in a soft, supportive space. the more you allow yourself to rest, the more the body feels drawn downward, grounded, safe, and at ease. Thoughts may still drift by, as they always do. They might show up as flashes of memory, plans for tomorrow, or random little pieces of the day. Each one can be noticed and then gently released. There is no need to follow them, no need to hold on to them. They pass by like clouds moving slowly across a darkening sky. Inside this calm, the present moment becomes very simple. Just breath, just wait, just softness. The need to judge or measure or plan can slip away. Here, nothing is expected. Nothing is required. You are free to simply be. Now, imagine a small warm glow at the center of your chest. It is gentle, not bright or sharp. It feels like comfort or safety or quiet appreciation. With every breath, that warm glow spreads slowly outward, easing tightness, easing strain, easing whatever feels heavy. The warmth may drift through the shoulders, inviting them to drop a little lower. It may move down the arms, into the hands, relaxing the fingers. It may flow downward through the ribs, the belly, the hips, releasing tension you didn't even know you were holding. As this warmth spreads, the breath keeps its slow, steady rhythm, in and out, like a calm tide. Each inhale invites softness. Each exhale lets something small fall away. The body follows that rhythm, relaxing more with each passing moment. There is a growing sense of acceptance here. Acceptance of how the day went. Acceptance of any unfinished tasks. Acceptance of the way the body feels right now. Everything can simply be as it is, without pressure to change. This acceptance is gentle and kind. The mind, feeling this kindness, begins to quiet itself. The inner conversation softens. The volume of thoughts turns down. Inside the head, it feels a little more spacious, like a room that has been cleared of clutter. There's room to breathe, room to rest, room to settle. Notice the feeling of being held by the surface beneath you, held by the quiet of the room, held by the safety of this moment. Deep down, an understanding arises that, for now, it is safe to let go of control, safe to let go of effort, safe to simply rest in stillness. As the lights in your inner world continue to dim, everything becomes slower, more peaceful. Even the smallest movements, like the gentle rise and fall of the chest, feel calm and unforced. You are not pushing towards sleep or forcing relaxation. You are allowing them to arrive in their own easy time. The sense of sinking into a comfortable space grows even stronger. It almost feels like being wrapped in a soft, heavy blanket of calm. The body feels warm in some places, cool in others, perfectly balanced. Supported by the ground, or the bed, or the chair, you can release just a bit more weight into it. Breathing now has its own quiet music, a soft, steady pattern that continues whether you pay attention or not. You can notice it when you wish, or let it fade into the background. Either way, it keeps you gently anchored in this calm, quiet space. Gradually, mild restlessness gives way to a deeper stillness. Muscles are relaxed. Thoughts are slower. The whole body feels more settled, more rooted, as though the center of gravity has dropped lower and found a peaceful home. Here, in this easy quiet, nothing asks for your energy. You are free to drift, free to soften, free to surrender to the comfort that has been building with each gentle breath. The night outside may be vast and dark, but inside there is only warmth and calm. Stay with this softness a little longer, feeling the weight of the body, feeling the slowness of the breath, feeling the gentle hush that has settled over everything within and around you. Let the quiet hold you now, as the mind grows softer and the body grows heavier, and the whole world narrows to this calm, peaceful stillness. The air around you feels a little warmer now, as if the room itself is beginning to breathe with you. The quiet is soft and steady, like a gentle blanket settling over your shoulders. Everything slows to a calmer rhythm, and the body starts to follow without any effort at all. Notice how the breath moves through you. Noticing is enough. There's no need to shape it or control it. Just feel the warm rise inside your chest as air drifts in, and the slow release as it moves back out. Each breath a little smoother, each breath a little easier. A soft fullness spreads across the chest with every inhale. It's subtle at first, a mild expansion, like the gentle opening of a door. The breath widens the space inside you, creating room around the heart, around the ribs, around the places where tension often gathers. With each exhale, that space remains quiet and open. The warmth grows more noticeable the longer you follow this natural rhythm. Imagine the air entering your body as a warm breeze, gentle and kind. It moves in through the nose or mouth, brushing through the throat, filling the lungs with comfort. As it flows back out, it carries a little of the day's heaviness with it. Breathing becomes a soft wave now, rising, falling, expanding, sinking. The pattern repeats without any pressure, without any force, just a smooth, unhurried tide rolling through the body. Each cycle settles you deeper into ease. Feel the space around your heart soften. The tightness that sits there after long days begins to loosen. A bit of room opens. A bit of lightness appears. The warm breeze of the breath moves through that space again and again, gently lifting strain and letting it fade into the background. The shoulders respond to this warmth. They ease downward, dropping from the ears. Muscles soften. The upper back loosens, almost melting under the gentle touch of slow breathing. Each exhale feels like a release you didn't know you were waiting for. If there is any lingering tension in the chest or throat, breathe warm air into those places, not by effort, but by attention. Imagine the breath flowing like a slow, warm current, washing through tight spots the way sunlight warms the surface of a quiet pond. Gentle, steady, comforting. Every inhale is an invitation to soften. Every exhale clears a little more space for calm to settle in. The air moves in a slow circle, always returning, always steady. You may feel the warmth drift outward from the chest, moving into the arms, the belly, even into the hips. The body follows the breath's lead, relaxing with each easy moment. Now the breath feels smoother, longer, like a soft hand resting between your shoulder blades, guiding you into deeper comfort. There's no need to rush, no need to focus sharply. Just follow the warm rhythm that rises inside you and settles back down. Feel the warm breeze inside you lifting subtle weight from around the heart. Old worries, small concerns, the leftover strain of the day. All of it becomes lighter, as if warm air is loosening the knots you've been holding. You don't have to let anything go on purpose. The breath is doing the work for you. The slow expansion through the chest brings a sense of spaciousness. There's room to breathe, room to feel safe, room to rest. As the breath flows, this space widens even more, allowing peace to spread through the whole upper body. Each new inhale brings warmth. Each new exhale carries away a little of what doesn't belong here anymore. Bit by bit, the weight lessens. Bit by bit, the body feels more open, more relaxed, more at ease. Picture the warmth moving through your ribs like soft waves. Not strong waves, just gentle ripples that rise and fall, washing comfort through the body. These ripples drift upward into the shoulders, loosening anything that's been held too tightly. The warm air passes through the chest as though it has its own quiet intention. It flows upward, easing the throat. It drifts outward, softening the upper arms. It floats downward, calming the belly. The whole body begins to rest in the steady rhythm of breath. The warmth inside you becomes a steady presence now, not bright or intense, simply warm and comforting, like hands resting on your back in a quiet moment. This warmth supports you. It holds you gently, making it easier to release anything you've been carrying. Feel how open the chest has become. Feel how light the air feels as it moves through the body. There's a sense of space where there wasn't space before. A sense of ease where tightness once lived. You are breathing in comfort and breathing out strain. Breathing in warmth and breathing out weight. The mind follows this rhythm too. Thoughts become slower, softer, less demanding. The warm breeze of the breath seems to pass through the mind as well, clearing small pockets of tension, smoothing out the edges of worry, creating openness where clutter once was. Stay with this soothing rhythm. Inhale warmth, exhale heaviness, inhale ease, exhale whatever has overstayed its welcome. Let the breath continue its steady, comforting work inside you. The body grows heavier with each passing moment, heavier in a good way, heavier like sinking into warm sand or a soft mattress that molds around you. The chest feels light and open, while the rest of the body settles downward, grounded and safe. Breathing now feels like drifting, a gentle sway, a slow floating in warm air. The breath becomes softer, almost like a whisper moving through you. It carries comfort wherever it touches. Stay in this warmth. Stay with this slow, easy movement. Let the breath be your guide, helping you slip deeper into calm, deeper into stillness, deeper into rest. Allow the breath to move gently, warmly through the body, easing, loosening, softening, until the only thing left is quiet comfort and the warm, steady rhythm that carries you deeper into peace. The quiet grows deeper now, like the beginning of evening settling over a peaceful place. The air feels cooler, calmer, as though the day has slipped gently behind you. Everything slows in a way that feels natural and steady, as though the world is inviting you to step into a softer space inside yourself. Imagine standing at the edge of a wide, open meadow at dusk. The last traces of sunlight hang low on the horizon, fading into soft shades of blue and gold. The air carries the faint warmth of the day, mixed with the cool promise of night. It feels gentle on the skin, like a light touch that needs no explanation. As you step into this inner meadow, the ground beneath you is soft and steady. The quiet earth welcomes your weight, supporting you without effort. Each step feels easy, as if the grass bends quietly beneath you, clearing a smooth path. The simple act of arriving brings a sense of grounding that spreads slowly through your legs and up into your chest. The meadow opens wide around you. There is space here, space to breathe, space to rest, space to let the busyness of your mind dissolve into the air. The sky above stretches endlessly, a soft canvas of dimming colors that seems to pull tension out of your body with every slow breath. Somewhere in the distance, faint crickets begin to sing. Their voices are small, delicate, steady, tiny notes that stitch together the silence of the evening. Their sound is gentle and rhythmic, a soft reminder that life can be quiet and unhurried. The air settles around you in a slow, cooling drift. It brushes your cheeks and moves through your hair. Each breath feels as though it carries the scent of grass and open sky. Breathing becomes easier, deeper, as though the meadow itself is guiding the rhythm of your chest. You may notice the way the earth feels beneath you now, firm yet soft, cool yet comforting. If you imagine lowering yourself toward the ground, the soil receives you with calm strength. The body sinks into it, a little at a time, as though the earth has been waiting to hold you. The grass around you sways gently in the evening breeze. Nothing moves quickly, nothing stirs with urgency. The slow rhythm of the meadow begins to match your own, or perhaps you begin to match its rhythm. Either way, a shared calm grows between you and this quiet place. Thoughts that once pressed for attention begin to drift. They float like small seeds carried on the wind, rising and falling without direction. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to hold them. They move gently on their own, leaving behind open space where busy thoughts once lived. The sky deepens with each passing moment. Blue slides into darker blue. Gold fades into soft grey. A peaceful emptiness spreads overhead, stretching so far that any tension inside you feels small in comparison. This vastness brings comfort. It opens something inside you that had been tight or crowded. The cooling air wraps around your shoulders like a soft shawl. It soothes the warmth of your skin and quiets the subtle restlessness that lingers from the day. A deep breath moves through you, slow and steady, filling your chest with the quiet of the meadow. The distant cricket song continues, patient and steady. The sound feels like part of your own breath now, rising and falling with the same slow cadence. Every note reaches you like a gentle reminder that life does not need to rush. The soft earth beneath you holds your weight with such ease that you may notice your body relaxing even more. Shoulders drop a little lower, the back loosens, the jaw settles. Muscles that were gripping begin to let go, melting into the steady support beneath you. As the light fades, the meadow grows even quieter. The edges of the world soften. The horizon blurs. The sky stretches wider. This peaceful emptiness is not lonely. It is welcoming. A place where nothing is expected. Nothing is asked of you. You are simply part of the quiet. Breathing feels much slower now. Each inhale draws in cool, calm air that settles gently in your chest. Each exhale releases a bit more of whatever has been carried for too long. The exchange is easy, natural, like the steady movement of dusk into night. A deeper stillness begins to gather at the center of your body. It feels like sinking into a soft cushion or resting in warm sand. The weight of your chest softens downward. The belly expands slowly with breath. The whole body follows gravity willingly, easing into the ground. Thoughts are lighter now, quieter. They drift in and out like small wisps of cloud across a fading sky. Nothing pulls you away from this moment. Nothing interrupts the calm flow of breath and quiet meadow sounds around you. Here, in this inner place, there is only spaciousness, only the soft touch of evening air, only the steady grounding beneath your body. This space belongs entirely to you. It opens wider with every breath you take, welcoming you deeper into its calm. Stay here a little longer. Feel the soft earth holding you. Sense the slow drift of the breeze across the grass. Listen to the faint, steady song of crickets rising like a heartbeat in the distance. Everything around you is peaceful, warm, and unhurried. Let the stillness of the meadow settle around you now, filling the open space within and quieting everything that feels heavy. Allow this calm to drift through your body, slow, deep, steady. until all that remains is the gentle hush of dusk and the quiet sanctuary inside you. The quiet around you settles a little deeper now, like a soft blanket lowering itself gently over your body. The air feels warm and steady, holding you in a way that asks nothing at all from you. This is a moment where the body can begin to loosen, where every part of you can finally rest without effort. Notice whatever weight you carried into this space. It may be small, or it may feel heavier in certain places. There is no need to change it or push it away. Just acknowledge it, the way you might acknowledge a gentle pressure in the air. Simply seeing it allows it to soften. Imagine a warm, gentle glow forming at the center of your back, right along the spine. It isn't bright, just warm, like the heat of a candle resting nearby. This warmth spreads slowly, melting tension the way soft wax relaxes when held close to a steady flame. It moves upward first, drifting toward the base of the neck. The tightness that gathers there begins to loosen. Muscles lengthen. The skin feels softer. The warmth continues upward, reaching the back of the head, easing the small places where tension often hides. Then the warmth moves downward. It glides softly through each part of the spine, traveling like a slow, liquid calm. One vertebra at a time, the back relaxes. The glow melts into the muscles along the sides, across the ribs, releasing the weight you may have been holding there without even noticing. The jaw softens next. Feel the space between your teeth widen just slightly, naturally. The tongue rests more heavily. The corners of the mouth loosen. Even the small muscles around the lips relax. The whole face begins to feel warm and unburdened, like soft clay being shaped by gentle hands. The warmth reaches the shoulders, spreading over them like warm water poured slowly from above. The shoulders drop a little lower. The muscles uncoil. The heaviness that often rests here begins to dissolve, flowing down the arms in a slow, unhurried stream. Your hands feel the warmth now. Fingers loosen. Palms soften. Any tension held in the knuckles, the wrists, or the forearms melts, sliding away as though the warmth is carrying it downward. Your hands may feel heavier, warmer, or simply more relaxed than before. The glow continues its gentle path down through the spine, reaching the lower back. This area often carries quiet strain, the kind that builds over long days. As the warmth spreads through this place, the muscles release little by little. A soft sigh of relief moves through the body without needing to be expressed in sound. Then the warmth reaches the hips. The joints ease, the muscles soften. The weight of the body sinks deeper into the surface beneath you. There's a gentle downward pull, like gravity has grown kinder and more welcoming, holding you in a steady, supportive cradle. The warmth moves through the thighs, slow and smooth. It melts tension the same way candlelight melts wax, softly, gradually, with no rush. Each muscle lengthens and releases, sinking into quiet stillness. The legs feel heavier now, in a comforting, grounded way. As the warmth reaches the knees, it slows even more. This is a tender area, often holding more than we realize. The warmth settles there, lingering briefly, softening tightness, easing any stiffness, creating room for breath to flow through the lower body. Downward it moves, reaching the calves, moving through them like a warm breeze. The muscles unwind. The legs feel supported from beneath, as if the earth itself has risen to hold them. The warmth travels into the ankles and feet, softening the arches, loosening the toes, relaxing every small part of the lower body. Now the whole body feels wrapped in this gentle, downward moving warmth. It's a slow, liquid flow that eases everything it touches. Tension melts away without needing to be forced. The body feels lighter in some places, heavier in others, and more at peace throughout. As you rest here, notice how the warmth also creates a sense of openness in the chest. The breath moves more freely. The ribs expand softly. The heart feels a little more spacious, no longer squeezed by the weight of the day. The warmth spreads across the belly, releasing any tightness that sits there. Muscles soften. The whole abdomen relaxes in a way that allows deeper, slower breathing. This gentle release creates a feeling of safety and comfort, as if the body has permission to let go completely. All the while, the warmth continues to move downward, smoothing out what remains. Any small pockets of tension that still linger melt quietly into the background. There is no rush, no pressure. The body unravels on its own time. You may sense a growing lightness above the shoulders, a feeling of ease in the chest, a gentle heaviness in the limbs. The contrast feels soothing, a balance between floating and being held. This sensation supports you, reminding you that you are safe to rest. The whole body is quieter now. It has softened into itself, releasing weight the way warm wax settles into a smooth, even pool. The mind follows this softness, quieting as the body unwinds. Thoughts drift more slowly. Attention widens and loosens, like mist rising from warm water. Stay in this gentle warmth for a moment. Feel how it holds you. Feel how it carries tension out of the body. Feel how it creates space where there was tightness, and calm where there was weight. Let the last traces of heaviness melt away, sliding down and out of you, until all that remains is soft, warm stillness, settling around you like a quiet, comforting glow. The quiet around you deepens, stretching gently like evening light, fading across an open sky. The air feels a little cooler, a little softer, as though it's preparing a calm space for your mind to rest. Everything slows in a natural, easy way, creating room for a quieter inner world to unfold. Thoughts may still be moving through you, small ones, busy ones, maybe a few lingering from earlier in the day. They don't need to disappear. They don't need to make sense. They can simply be here, drifting at their own pace, without asking anything of you. Imagine your mind as a wide, darkening sky, open, spacious, calm. In this sky, each thought becomes a small lantern rising slowly upward. The lanterns glow softly, not bright, not sharp, just enough to see their gentle outlines. They rise without effort, as if carried by a warm, steady current. One lantern drifts a little higher, moving away from the center of your awareness. It flickers once, then glides upward, becoming calmer the farther it moves. Another lantern floats nearby. It sways gently in the still air, then begins its slow rise, leaving behind a trail of quiet. You don't need to hold these lanterns in place or push them away. They lift on their own, like soft clouds carried across a quiet night sky. The more you watch them, the lighter they feel. The more you let them drift, the easier your breath becomes. A soft breeze moves through this inner sky. It's gentle and warm, like air drifting through an open window just after sunset. This breeze lifts each lantern a little higher, loosening whatever weight the thought carried. The lanterns rise, soften, drift, until they are barely more than distant glimmers. Notice how spacious the sky feels now. Thoughts appear, but they don't stay heavy. They float upward and away, leaving more and more room for calm. Each new thought rises like a tiny cloud, expanding for a moment, then slowly thinning, dissolving into the open air. Another lantern rises. A thought you may have held onto tightly before. Watch it glow faintly, then feel it begin its slow climb. No resistance, no need to follow it. It moves upward, carried by softness, until it drifts beyond your reach in the most gentle way. Breathing feels easier as the sky widens. Inhale slowly, like drawing in the cool evening air. Exhale just as slowly, letting the warm breeze lift another thought into motion. The breath becomes part of this gentle pattern, rising and falling like the lanterns themselves. Some thoughts may drift toward you again. This is natural. Watch them float closer, taking shape like soft clouds. Then watch as they stretch out, lighten, and drift upward once more. They're not obstacles. They're just passing shapes in a quiet sky. The air in this inner space feels calm and light. You may sense it brushing gently against the heart, easing tightness you didn't know was there. It moves around the shoulders, relaxing the muscles with every slow breath. It flows through the center of your mind, clearing space in a way that feels tender and kind. Lantern after lantern rises into the darkening sky. Each one glows softly for a moment, then fades as it floats upward. You don't need to reach for any of them. You don't need to direct their path. They know where to go. They follow the breeze, drifting higher and higher until they merge with the night. The longer you watch, the quieter the inner sky becomes. Fewer lanterns glow, fewer clouds form. The space between them stretches wider. The silence becomes smoother, deeper, more welcoming. This quiet isn't empty. It's peaceful. It's spacious. It creates room for rest, room for the mind to soften, room for the breath to deepen and move without effort. Every inhale expands the sky. Every exhale clears a little more space inside it. Now imagine a thought that has lingered for a while, one that comes back again and again. See it take form as a lantern in the center of this vast sky. Notice its gentle glow. Feel the warmth of it in your chest. Then watch as it begins to lift, slowly and naturally, like a balloon released into a calm breeze. It rises, it softens, it drifts, and soon it becomes smaller, lighter, farther away. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to pull it back. It floats into the open space above you, joining the other distant lights that have already become part of the quiet. The mind feels different now, more open, more fluid. The weight of earlier thoughts has loosened. The sky stretches endlessly, offering you a sense of peace that settles into the body like warm, soft air. Rest here for a moment in this spacious calm. Notice how light the mind feels. Notice how easy the breath has become. Thoughts may still appear, but they rise and drift almost instantly, leaving the sky clear again. The inner world grows quieter with each passing breath, softer, gentler, more at ease. You are wrapped in a feeling of openness that keeps expanding, like dusk fading into night, without any rush or effort. Stay with this calm. Stay with this open sky. Allow any remaining thoughts to soften into faint lanterns, rising, drifting, disappearing into the quiet above. Let the softness of this moment hold you. Let the spacious calm settle around you. Let everything drift in its own time, until all that remains is stillness, breath, and the quiet night sky within you. The quiet deepens again, settling like soft evening light around the edges of your awareness. A gentle calm rises through the body, steady and warm, as if preparing you for something wider, something more open. The breath moves slowly, drawing you into a space that feels both peaceful and expansive. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of night. The air is cool, brushing softly against your skin, carrying the clean scent of darkness just beginning to unfold. Each breath feels like a small step into this calm, into a world that moves with an unhurried rhythm. Before you, the sky begins to stretch open. It widens with every slow blink, revealing a deep, endless space above. The last light of day fades away, leaving the soft glow of evening scattered across the horizon. Everything grows quieter, everything grows still. As your eyes lift, the first stars begin to show themselves, tiny points of gentle light, shimmering like distant whispers. They flicker in and out, adjusting to the deepening sky, appearing one by one until a soft constellation takes shape. Their presence feels calm, steady, almost welcoming. The ground beneath you is solid and cool. It steadies your weight as you look upward into the expanding night. Each small bit of tension eases, slipping down through your feet and into the quiet earth. Standing here feels grounding, as though the world is holding you gently in place while the sky invites you to open. The air moves around you with a smooth, cool drift. It brushes along your arms and across your face, carrying the quiet of the evening with it. The breeze feels like an exhale from the sky itself, slow, steady, peaceful. Every breath you take matches that gentle cadence. As the sky darkens further, more stars appear. They sprinkle themselves across the wide expanse, shimmering softly in the cool air. None of them rush or flash. They simply glow with a steady calm, as though offering a quiet presence for you to rest beneath. Standing here, below this vast sky, the weight of your thoughts begins to loosen. Worries that felt large now feel smaller beneath the wide, open space above you. The sky is so expansive, so endless, that it seems to create room for everything inside you to spread out and soften. Imagine the stars pulsing gently with light, each one a soft reminder of peace. Their glow is steady and mellow, like warm embers resting in a deep blue fireplace. They shimmer, then steady, then shimmer again, guiding your breath into a slower rhythm. The cool night air brushes against the back of your neck. It gathers around your shoulders, calming the last hints of tension. The breeze feels affectionate, like a soft hand smoothing everything down. It invites you to release anything that feels tight or heavy. Above you, the sky feels so open that it almost draws your awareness upward. Your thoughts stretch a little farther. Your breath flows more freely. A sense of spaciousness grows within your chest, mirroring the vastness overhead. You may feel as though you're standing in a sacred place, though nothing grand or dramatic happens here. It is sacred in its quiet, sacred in its simplicity, sacred in the way it encourages the mind to rest and the heart to open, without asking for anything in return. Watch the stars for a moment. Notice how they stay steady, no matter what moves through your thoughts. Their calm light reflects a calm that exists inside you as well. It's always been there, just waiting for a quiet moment to be felt again. A soft glow spreads across the sky, as though the stars are breathing with you. Inhale slowly, feeling the cool night move through you. Exhale gently, letting the breath drift upward into the sky. Imagine it rising like a soft ribbon of air, carrying with it anything that feels tight or crowded inside your mind. The more you breathe, the more connected you feel to this vastness. The more you look upward, the more the worries that once held your attention begin to ease. They don't disappear all at once. They simply loosen their grip, softening enough to give you space. The night welcomes every part of you, It welcomes your thoughts. It welcomes your breath. It welcomes your presence without condition. The stars shimmer gently, as if nodding in quiet acknowledgement. Feel the cool air brushing across your arms again. Feel the steady ground beneath your feet. Feel the way your breath slows naturally as the sky continues to open above you. Everything here supports you. The air, the ground, the quiet, the vastness. The stars shine more clearly now. Their slow shimmer becomes steady and soothing, like a soft pulse in the darkness. Each tiny point of light adds to the feeling of openness, adding to the sense that the sky is wide enough to hold anything you need to release. Allow your awareness to drift gently into that open space. Let it move upward, carried on the cool breeze. Let it rise toward the stars, where everything is calm, quiet, and unhurried. The night sky doesn't push or pull. It simply remains vast enough to give you room. The longer you stand beneath this sky, the more at ease your body feels, the more spacious your thoughts become, the more natural it feels to breathe deeply and slowly, as if the night itself is guiding each breath with steady hands. A sense of release begins to take shape, not dramatic, not forced, just a gentle softening, like a knot loosening on its own. The stars above seem to shimmer in agreement, their quiet light reflecting the calm forming inside you. Stay here for a little while. Rest beneath this wide, welcoming sky. Feel the cool air drifting around you, smoothing the edges of any worry. Feel the steady presence of the stars above, offering quiet company. Let the calm of this night sky settle around you, filling your breath, soothing your thoughts, opening space inside you, until everything feels soft, expansive, and deeply at ease. The night is quiet around you now, wide and gentle, holding a soft stillness that feels steady and safe. The sky stretches open above, calm and spacious, as though it has all the time in the world to sit with you. A cool breeze brushes lightly across your skin, clearing a little more room inside your chest. Take a slow breath in and a long, easy breath out. The body settles with that breath, growing heavier, quieter, more receptive to the calm, drifting through the air. This is a moment when nothing needs to be hurried. Everything can unfold softly, at its own pace. Inside you, there may still be small weights lingering, thoughts or feelings that sit a little heavier than the rest. You don't need to push them away. Just notice them, the way you might notice stones resting at the bottom of a calm stream. They're there, but they don't define the water around them. Now imagine those quiet, heavy pieces beginning to soften. They warm gently, like small sparks cupped in your hands. You don't have to name them. You don't have to sort them. Just feel their presence, warm and real, resting lightly within you. Above, the stars shimmer with a tender glow. Each one feels steady, unhurried, patient enough to hold whatever you offer it. Their light is soft, never pressing, never demanding. It reaches downward with a comforting quiet, inviting a gentle exchange. Picture one of those warm little weights inside you rising slowly toward your hands. It moves upward with ease, as though it knows it's ready to be lifted. As it reaches your palms, see it glowing softly, like a tiny sphere of light warmed from within. Hold it there for a moment. Feel its warmth. Feel its shape. Feel how the weight is already beginning to change, becoming light enough to float. You're not pushing it away. You're simply preparing it to rise. A small current of cool night air moves around you. It nudges that glowing sphere upward, encouraging it to drift. The sphere lifts from your hands, rising gently into the sky like a lantern released into a quiet breeze. Watch it drift higher, its glow softening as it goes. As it rises, the weight inside you loosens. A little space opens. Something inside you becomes lighter, even if only by a small degree. The sky receives the glowing sphere without strain, holding it among the stars with calm, steady arms. Another weight inside you warms now. You may sense it in the chest, or the stomach, or somewhere in your thoughts. It's just a quiet presence. You don't need to analyze it. Just notice the warmth as it begins to glow. Again, imagine it lifting toward your hands, resting there for a gentle moment. It glows softly, like a tiny star waiting to join the others. The cool night air moves past your fingers, and the sphere begins to rise, carried upward by the same slow breeze. It drifts into the night sky, floating effortlessly. The higher it goes, the softer its glow becomes, until it blends with the other stars scattered across the darkness. The space inside you opens a little more. You may have many small pieces like this. You may have just a few. There is no need to gather them all at once. Just notice each one as it comes. Notice the gentle warmth. Notice the way it rises without being forced. Notice how the night sky accepts every glowing sphere with ease. Another weight lifts now. Maybe it comes from a recent moment or a quiet memory. Maybe it feels like something unspoken or unfinished. Whatever its shape, it warms gently, glowing like soft light held close. You can imagine it rising to your hands again, sitting there, glowing, becoming lighter by the second. And when it's ready, it drifts upward, floating into the vast, peaceful sky. The stars shimmer as it approaches, opening space for it among their gentle lights. The sky above you feels endless, ready, spacious enough to hold everything you release. Each glowing worry becomes a star, shining softly, free from heaviness. The sky carries each one without strain, blending them into its quiet expanse. Breathing becomes easier now. Inhale slowly. Exhale gently. With each breath out, you might feel another small weight warm and glow. Some may rise only a little. Some may drift far into the sky. All of them move in their own time, in their own way. The more you release, the lighter your body feels. Shoulders ease, the chest softens, the stomach loosens. Even the small muscles in the face begin to relax, as though the night air has smoothed their edges. Above, the stars flicker in a calm, steady rhythm. Each one feels like a quiet promise that you don't have to hold everything on your own, that it's safe to let go gently. That release doesn't need to be dramatic or sudden. It can be warm and slow and peaceful. Picture one last glowing sphere forming inside you. It may be faint, it may be bright, it may be something familiar or something subtle. Feel it warm in your chest, then move upward, resting softly in your hands. Give it a moment. Feel its warmth, feel its quiet presence, then allow it to drift upward, lifting into the cool night sky. Watch it rise higher and higher, its glow dimming into the vast, peaceful darkness. The sky receives it with stillness. The stars shimmer gently around it, and the space inside you grows soft and open, free to rest in the quiet that remains. Stay in this gentle calm now. Feel the soft night air. Feel the openness inside you. Feel the quiet ease of having released what was ready to rise. Rest in this spacious, peaceful moment as the stars above hold everything you've let go. Steady, warm, and safe. The night around you feels softer now, as if it has settled into a calm that holds you gently from all sides. The air is cool and steady, brushing lightly across your skin, carrying the quiet of the sky. Your body feels supported, grounded, and at ease, as though the earth beneath you is offering a gentle, steady embrace. Breathing comes slowly. Each inhale opens a little more space inside your chest. Each exhale softens the weight of the day, loosening what feels tight or heavy. With each breath, something shifts, subtle, warm, and freeing. As the body relaxes, imagine a lightness forming within you. It begins low, around the belly, warm and steady. This lightness spreads through the ribs, the chest, the shoulders, until it feels as though the weight inside you has thinned. The heaviness that once held you down now feels softer, gentler, barely anchored. The sky above stretches wide and welcoming. Deep blues fade into richer shades, and stars shimmer in a slow, steady rhythm. Their glow feels close tonight, as if they are leaning downward to greet you. The air around you feels different, more open, more spacious, filled with quiet promise. A soft drift begins beneath your body, subtle at first. It feels like the faintest upward pull, almost like a light breeze lifting your clothing or brushing gently beneath your arms. You are still grounded, still supported, yet something within you begins to rise. Imagine the ground holding you steadily as this new softness lifts through you. The sensation is dreamy, slow, and serene. It's as though the air underneath your back has grown warmer and lighter, making it easier for you to float just above where you rest. The drift grows slightly stronger, but never rushed. It lifts you the way a slow current lifts a leaf from still water, smooth, effortless, almost inevitable. You begin to feel suspended in the cool night air, weightless and safe, as though the sky itself is cradling you. Below, the world softens. Shapes blur into shadows. Edges melt into gentle curves. Everything that once felt solid now feels distant and softened. The earth doesn't fall away. It simply releases you with care, allowing you to rise with the quiet air around you. The breeze holds you. It moves beneath you like a warm, steady cushion, lifting you inch by inch. Your body feels free, as if the strain you carried has loosened its grip. Your arms float slightly outward. Your legs feel lighter, as though wrapped in soft clouds. With each breath, you drift a little higher. The air grows cooler around your cheeks, and the stars appear brighter above. Their soft shimmer draws your awareness upward, inviting you to rise toward their gentle light. The deeper you drift into this air, the more open everything feels. Thoughts become lighter, almost transparent. The body loosens even more, as though shedding the last of the weight that once held it still. A sense of soft openness expands through your chest, matching the vastness of the sky. The sensation is dreamlike now. The upward drift feels smooth and continuous, like being carried on a warm, slow wave. There is no effort, no tension, only a steady lift, supported by something quiet and kind. The farther you drift, the softer the world below becomes. It fades into a gentle haze, a peaceful backdrop to the calm unfolding above. You are surrounded by cool night air, warm breath, and the shimmering glow of stars that feel almost close enough to touch. The sky welcomes you with open space. The air cradles you with a softness that feels purposeful and tender. Every part of you relaxes into this upward drift, trusting the gentle current that holds you. With each inhale, you rise a little more. With each exhale, you release a little more weight. It's as if your breath has become part of the sky's rhythm, rising and settling, rising and settling, smoothing your edges until you feel like a quiet, floating presence in the night. The stars shimmer around you now, brighter and more distinct. Their light moves in slow pulses, matching the calm beat of your breath. You may feel as though you're drifting among them, held in a soft embrace of starlight and cool wind. Every part of you feels supported here. The sky holds you as gently as the ground once did. The air feels like soft hands beneath your back, guiding you upward with warmth and patience. The higher you drift, the more peaceful everything becomes. The night becomes a soft cradle, rocking you with small, dreamy movements. You drift upward, suspended in calm openness, carried by the breeze, surrounded by stars, feeling light and free. Everything below is softened. Everything above feels endless. Rest here in this dreamlike space. Let the softness of the air hold your weight. Let the starlight surround you. Let the gentle upward drift continue as long as you need, slow and warm, until all that remains is the quiet sensation of floating, supported, unburdened, and completely at ease. The drift that carried you upward softens now, slowing into a gentle hover in the quiet night air. The sky around you feels wide and calm, stretching out in every direction with a steady, peaceful stillness. Cool air brushes lightly along your skin, soft as a whisper, easing you into a deeper calm. Above and below, stars glow with a quiet shimmer. Their light is cool and tender, like faint silver resting over dark water. They do not flicker sharply. They pulse in slow, steady waves, a rhythm that feels almost like breath. The upward motion eases even more, becoming almost still. You rest on a soft current in the sky, weightless and supported. It feels like lying on a smooth, gentle surface made of light itself, warm enough to comfort, cool enough to soothe, strong enough to hold you without effort. The world beneath you grows distant and quiet. Its shapes blur into soft shadows. Any leftover noise fades into a low hum, easy to forget. Up here, everything is calm. Everything is open. Everything holds you with steady, unbroken quiet. The starlight beneath you forms a soft cradle. It curves gently around your back, lifting you just enough to feel held, but not so much that you float away. This cradle of light moves slowly, hardly at all, rocking you into stillness with the smallest, smoothest motions. A hush settles across the sky. It's not silence. You can sense the stars breathing, the night itself exhaling. But it's a hush that feels sacred and welcoming. A hush that wraps around your thoughts and softens them until they drift like faint ripples on calm water. The starlight near your hands shimmers softly, cool and warm at the same time. As your fingers rest in it, you feel a gentle tingling, like tiny sparks of comfort brushing your skin. It's a tender sensation, soothing and delicate, guiding your body toward deeper rest. Your breath slows to match the quiet around you. Inhale gently. Exhale even more slowly. Each breath feels like it sinks deeper into your chest, settling into the center of you, where everything is soft and unhurried. Above you, the stars shine with a deep, steady glow. Some are bright, some are faint. All of them feel peaceful. Their calm spreads into your body, flowing through your muscles, settling into your bones, and easing the spaces that once felt tense or tight. The cradle of starlight beneath you shifts slightly, lowering you into deeper stillness. You feel yourself descending just a little, as if sinking into a soft cosmic bed that adjusts perfectly to the shape of your body. The movement is slow, dreamy, barely noticeable, and completely soothing. Every part of you begins to rest more deeply. The shoulders soften further. The jaw eases. The belly relaxes. The legs feel long and weightless. Even the small muscles behind your eyes quiet down. letting go of the last bits of effort they were holding on to. The air around you cools slightly, brushing your forehead like a gentle hand. It brings a sense of relief, as if all the heat and strain of the day are being slowly pulled away by the night. The coolness feels pure and clean, clearing your thoughts with every slow touch. The starlight beneath your back holds you more softly now, like a perfect cradle shaped just for you. It supports you without pressure. It lifts you without effort. It feels like lying in a warm cloud, surrounded by shimmering light that keeps you safe and weightless. If any thought drifts into your mind, it moves gently through the sky, softened by starlight until it dissolves into the surrounding calm. Nothing pulls at your attention. Nothing demands your energy. Everything is slow, smooth, and deeply restful. Above and below, tiny stars shimmer in quiet harmony. Their gentle glow fills the space around you, creating a feeling of warmth that settles inside your chest. It's a soft warmth, not bright, not intense, just enough to make you feel wrapped, comforted, embraced by the night. You settle deeper into the cradle of light, drifting downward in the slowest, smoothest way. Not falling, just settling, just relaxing into a deeper layer of stillness, as though the stars themselves are guiding you into rest. Your body grows heavier and lighter at the same time. Heavier where you sink into the starlight, lighter where the sky brushes against your skin. The balance feels perfect, soothing every part of you with quiet precision. In this moment, the night sky feels like a gentle companion. It holds you carefully, as if protecting your rest. It stays steady, patient and warm, even as the world slips farther away into soft darkness. You feel the soft current beneath you, becoming even more still. The rocking fades into almost nothing. Your breath becomes the only movement, slow, deep, effortless. Each inhale feels like cool starlight entering your chest. Each exhale feels like sinking further into the cradle of night. The hush around you deepens. It wraps you in a cocoon of quiet. It smooths the edges of your thoughts. It blurs the line between your body and the sky, until you feel like part of the night itself. A warm, weightless presence drifting among the stars. Stay here, in this gentle stillness. Rest in the cool shimmer of starlight. Let the quiet cradle hold you. Let your breath move softly, with no effort at all. Let the night sky settle around you, warm, steady, peaceful. As you drift towards sleep in the slow, tender calm of the stars, the night has grown completely still now, holding you in a soft, quiet darkness that feels warm and safe. The air around you rests gently on your skin, cool and calm, as though the sky is exhaling over you. Everything feels slower, softer, deeper. The body has grown light in this stillness. The edges of your form begin to blur, becoming less defined with each slow breath. Muscles rest. The weight of the body settles. Thoughts drift farther away, leaving only quiet awareness floating in the soft night air. A warm glow begins to form deep inside your chest. It's subtle at first, like a tiny ember resting in a calm fireplace. The glow expands slowly, warming the ribs, warming the space behind your heart, warming the soft area just below your throat. The warmth spreads in quiet waves. It moves through your shoulders, loosening them even more. It drifts down your arms, relaxing your elbows, softening your wrists, warming your hands until they feel as though they are barely touching anything at all. Your breath deepens as the warmth expands. Each inhale draws the glow a little brighter. Each exhale spreads it more gently through your body. Soon the warmth settles throughout your chest and belly, spreading evenly like a soft light turning on behind closed curtains. The glow continues downward. It warms your hips, easing any last tension still hiding there. It flows into your legs, softening the knees, resting in the calves, warming the feet. Every part of you feels touched by this gentle light, the way early morning sunlight brushes across a quiet field. As the warmth spreads, it begins to soften the boundary between your body and the space around you. Skin becomes less noticeable. Muscles feel distant, as though wrapped in gentle clouds. The edges of your body dissolve into the air, blending with the quiet of the night. Your awareness becomes a warm, glowing presence. Not a shape, not a solid form, just a calm, radiant warmth floating in the stillness around you. The world seems to hold its breath with you, quiet and steady, as if listening to the soft hum of your light. The glow intensifies just a little. It fills the space where your body once felt heavy. It smooths out tension until the idea of strain feels far away, forgotten. You drift a little, floating in the space between waking and dreaming, warm and weightless. The air around you cools slightly as you drift. The coolness touches the edges of your glow, balancing it, shaping it, holding it like gentle hands. You feel suspended in a cradle of space and silence, supported without any effort. Your breath slows even more. Each inhale draws in cool air that settles softly around the warmth inside you. Each exhale lets that warmth expand outward, radiating gently into the quiet night. The two sensations, warmth and coolness, meet in perfect balance, peaceful and smooth. You may notice the glow shifting color in your awareness. It may feel golden or soft white or barely tinted at all. It's not important. What matters is the sensation of warmth, calm, and openness spreading through your whole being. You are becoming quiet light now, not bright, not sharp, just soft, steady, and warm. A presence that does not need to hold or carry anything. A presence that simply exists, glowing gently, drifting calmly, blending with the stillness around you. The night sky responds with a deeper hush. It seems to settle closer, as if wrapping itself around your glowing form. Tiny points of starlight shimmer above and below, as though the sky itself mirrors your calm, your warmth, your slow drift toward sleep. The glow inside you feels lighter now. It floats upward slightly, as if rising on the warm air beneath it. Your awareness follows, drifting just a little above where your body rests, hovering in a place that feels soft and timeless. Thoughts no longer form in clear words. They drift into shapes, then dissolve into light. Everything inside you feels quiet, unhurried, and peaceful. The glow spreads wider, until all that's left is a sense of warmth and ease filling the space around you. You may sense yourself blending into the night. The boundaries between your glow and the sky fade away. The cool air carries the edges of your warmth outward, smoothing them, softening them, until you feel like part of the quiet itself. Breathing becomes the gentlest rhythm. A soft drift inward, a slow drift outward. Each breath feels like a wave of warm light passing through you. Each exhale brings you closer to sleep, drawing you deeper into stillness. The glow becomes quieter now, thinner, softer. It settles like a warm mist across your awareness, peaceful and steady. The sky around you holds it carefully, embracing your calm, protecting your rest. You drift on the edge of dreaming, floating in a space where light has no weight and time has no shape. You rest as quiet warmth. You rest as gentle light. Nothing presses on you. Nothing pulls at you. The night holds everything with calm hands. Rest here, drift here. Let the glow soften further. Let your breath match the slow rhythm of the night. Let each exhale lead you deeper into quiet, deeper into warmth, deeper into sleep. Stay with the softness, the warmth, the drifting light, until thoughts fade, breath slows, and the night carries you gently into rest. The quiet around you has settled into something soft and steady. The air feels warm in places, cool in others, wrapping gently around your body with a calm that asks nothing of you. The night holds you as though it knows exactly how to cradle your rest. Your breath moves slowly now. Each inhale is a quiet rise. Each exhale is a gentle falling away. The rhythm feels natural, unforced, like the slow drifting of clouds across a still sky. With every breath, your body sinks deeper into its own calm. Thoughts, if they appear at all, move softly through the edges of your awareness. They have no weight. They have no urgency. They drift by like faint ripples in a quiet pond, dissolving into the stillness around you. The mind opens in a warm, spacious way, ready for rest. The body feels heavier in a comforting sense, as though sinking into a soft surface that forms perfectly around you. Muscles that once held the day's tension are loose now. Shoulders rest. The jaw settles. Even the smallest parts of you feel supported and free to let go. The space around you feels wide and unhurried. It has the gentle mood of late evening, when everything has already slowed and the world has nothing left to demand. You drift through this space with ease, carried by the same calm that fills the air. Breathing becomes even slower, even softer. The rise is small, the fall is smooth. Each breath seems to lengthen on its own, stretching into a peaceful rhythm that draws you toward the edge of sleep. You don't need to guide it. You don't need to notice every moment. The body already knows how to rest. Warmth spreads through you in waves. It pools in your chest. It settles in your belly. It warms the curve of your arms and legs. This warmth is quiet and steady, helping every part of you loosen and drift into stillness. It feels like a gentle reassurance that you are safe to release whatever remains. The quiet deepens with each passing moment. Sounds fade, edges blur. Awareness softens and spreads, like light dimming at the end of the day. You feel yourself drifting into a state where the boundary between body and air dissolves, leaving only warmth and ease. Your breath narrows to the simplest motion, an almost imperceptible rise, an even smaller release. The whole body follows, sinking little by little into a place beyond effort, beyond thinking, beyond anything that pulls you upward into wakefulness. In this moment, everything is soft, everything is calm, everything is slow. The world around you feels distant, fading gently into the background, leaving you wrapped in your own quiet presence. A sensation of floating begins to form, not upward, but inward. It feels like drifting deeper into yourself, deeper into a quiet space that holds no weight, no noise, no shape. Just peace, just warmth, just softness. The more you drift, the more natural it feels to rest completely. The more you rest, the easier it becomes to release whatever faint traces of tension still linger. The quiet invites you to stay. The stillness invites you to settle. Breathing is barely a movement now, just a soft tide rolling in and out. The breath carries you deeper, guiding you gently toward a place where sleep is already waiting. It approaches without pressure, without urgency, like a warm blanket pulling itself slowly over your thoughts. Everything within you loosens further. Everything around you becomes a muted hum. The night holds you so softly that you barely feel the separation between your body and the air. The lines blur until you are surrounded and filled with stillness. Here, you can drift freely. You can rest as long as you need. You can stay wrapped in this quiet, unhurried calm. Nothing pulls at you. Nothing asks you to rise. The world narrows to breath, warmth, and a soft fading of thought. Let yourself fall into this gentle quiet now. Let your breath carry you. Let the softness guide you. Let your whole body settle into a place where sleep comes easily, naturally, without being summoned. Stay here, sinking, drifting, resting, until the night folds around you completely and the last traces of wakefulness slip away into peaceful, effortless sleep.